Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and this is another bookish video. Hello friends, so it is the end of August, so you know what that means. It is my favorite time of the month, and that is my Owl Choose Your TBR game time. I love playing this game. It's so fun. It's a fun way to pick out my books for the month. If you don't already know what it is, I will leave the first video linked down below, which describes exactly all the basic rules of what I have to do. But basically, I start here and roll dice and work my way towards the end. And all of these colors represent different jars and different prompts for different prompts. So yeah, I will be playing my TBR game. I am very excited for the month of September. I am participating in a very fun readathon that it was created by Mel from Eleanor Reads, and that is Battleathon. And it's basically a readathon where you get points based off your star rating. At least in the first week you bond with a dragon, it's dragon themed, which I think is really fun. And then the weeks 3 through 4 is when you can basically just read whatever you want, and you just get points based off of the star rating. But if you want to know more about it, I will leave Mel's channel linked down below, and you can go check out her announcement video that explains the readathon in a lot more detail. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. I am on Team Red, and the co-hosts for Team Red are Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy and Lexi from Books with Lexi. So I'm very excited to be on Team Red and have them as co-hosts. So yeah, I'm very excited for the month of September, and I'm excited to get into the spooky fall season. So I am hoping I can get some of my spooky fall themed books on my TBR for September, because that is what I'm starting to get in the mood for. But we will see. And then I hope I also get some of the books that were on my 5-star prediction video that I just recently posted on my TBR as well, because I definitely want to read those. But yeah, and then I also have a few other books that are part of book clubs. So I want to, hopefully they can get on this TBR as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with my TBR game. Let's go ahead and do roll number 1. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do roll number 1. And it's an 11. 9, 10, 11. That is blue. So that's setting prompts. Let's see what I got. Perfect. I got set in the fall. That is perfect, because I am definitely gonna be in the fall mood. All right, I did roll number 1, and I landed on a light blue square, and that is setting prompts, and I had to choose a book that is set in the fall. And for that, I'm gonna choose Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This was on my 5-star prediction. It is a college football romance, and it takes place she's starting her first years of college, I believe, in the beginning of this. So normally that is the fall, and it's a football romance, so that's normally in the fall, so I'm assuming it is set in the fall. So yeah, I'm gonna choose Say You Swear. But yeah, this is a dark college romance. I think it's dark. I'm not sure exactly. It just looks kind of dark, but I could be totally wrong on that. But yeah, it's a contemporary romance, and I've had it on my TBR for a little while now. I heard really good things about it, like all over like TikTok. That is why I picked it up. But yeah, I am excited to read this. It sounds like it'll be really good. So yeah, this is a great first pick for my TBR. Let's go ahead and do roll number 2. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do roll number 2. And that is a 6. A bright yellow. So bright yellow is genre prompts. Hopefully I get a good genre. Got this one. And it's YA romance. All right, I will have to see what I have that is young adult. Yeah, I will have to see. Okay, I did roll number 2 and landed on a bright yellow prompt, and that is genre prompt. And for that, I got YA romance, which, like, YA contemporary romance, I've kind of, like, been very picky about lately. But I do have still have a few that are on my TBR, like physical TBR, and other ones that I want to read. So that is why I still have that prompt. But the one I chose is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I've been wanting to read this for a while now because I've heard like nothing but good things about it. It sounds like it'll be really fun and a cute read, and it's obviously like movie themed. I think they both like love movies. And also like every like chapter has like a quote from like classic movies. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm very excited to finally be getting to this one. It sounds like it'll be really fun, a fun read. So I'm excited to be adding this to my TBR. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do roll number 3. And I got a 5. We got light yellow this time. And that is title prompts. Go ahead and see what I got. All right. Weapon in the title. Okay, I actually have a perfect book for this. Okay, so I did roll number 3 and I landed on title prompt light yellow. And for that, I got weapon in the title. And for that, I am going to choose In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. I am so excited that this is going on my TBR. Like, I like wanted to read this in September anyway. So I'm very excited. It takes place at like an old like college reunion, and I think it's like dual timeline. It goes like back in the past from when they're in college, and then also like in the present day, like at this like reunion. And like something horrible happened. I think like a murder happened like when they were back in college, I think their senior year. And like I think they've kept like stuff a secret since then. But yeah, this is a college reunion with these like 6 friends, and like I don't know exactly what else happens. I want to go into my like thrillers mostly blind, so yeah, I'm very excited to read this. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and like this author in general. Like, yeah, I'm so excited. And this was also on my 5-star prediction like video. I can leave that link down below too if you want to go check that out. But yeah, very excited to be adding this to my September TBR. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do roll number 4. And I got another 5. A green prompt this time. And that is color prompt. Let's see what color we get. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so just 3+ colors. So it just has to have 3 or more colors on like the book. So I did roll number 4 and I landed on a green prompt square, and that is color prompts. And I got 3+ colors, so meaning I had to find a book that has 3 or more colors on the cover of the book. And for that, I'm going to choose a light in the flame. It's obviously black, white, silver, green, and then there's like yellows. So definitely more than 3 colors on the cover. Very excited to be adding this to my September TBR because I've had this on my TBR for a long time now. And I've been wanting to get to this, and it's also a 5-star prediction, so it'll be perfect for September and for Battleathon. So yeah, and it was in my 5-star prediction video that I will leave linked down below. But yeah, very excited to be adding this. This is the second book in the Flesh and Fire novel, which is the prequel series that follows the From Blood and Ash series. So you still have to read like at least the first, I think, 3 From Blood and Ash books before you can start this series, because you'll understand the world better. Like, I would not start with this series if you're getting into the From Blood and Ash world, because this is like the second book in the prequel series, which I'm very excited to read. I've had this on my TBR forever. I just kept pushing it off. But yeah, I can't really say too much about this book since it is a sequel, and there's several other books in the series before you can get to this one. But yeah, very excited to read this one and very excited to have this on my September TBR. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do roll number 5. That's 8 and 8, so 16. So yellow, light yellow, that is title prompts. Let's see what I got. This is a long one. All right, so character's name in the title. All right, I will have to see what I have that has the character's name in the title. So I did roll number 5 and I landed on a light yellow, and that is the title prompts. And I just dropped the piece of paper, but I landed on a light yellow prompt and got the main character's name in the title. And for that, I'm going to choose Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is one that I've been putting off for so long, and I'm finally going to get to this one. This was also in my 5-star prediction video, so I'm very excited. And I'm excited to read this and also watch the movie. I think it's a movie or a TV series. I'm not sure. But yeah, very excited to finally be getting to this. Again, it just follows Daisy Jones and the band, and it's in interview format, which I think is kind of cool. So I think I will be also following along, listening to the audiobook, but also following along with the book, because I heard listening to the audiobook enhances the experience with reading it. So yeah, I am very excited to be finally getting to this one in September, and hopefully it is 5 stars like I predicted in my last video. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do roll number 6, and I think I need less than... So I need 7 or 7 or more, or over 7 to be done, like that, like last pick was my, like the last roll was my last pick. But if I get under 7, then I have one more book to choose. So let's see what I get. And I got a 10. So yeah, that was the last. The last book I chose was the last pick. So let's go ahead and go over all the books. So that was it for the TBR game. I will shortly be going over all the books that were chosen, like go over them again. But first, I did not finish my August TBR, the books that were on my August TBR. So I am going to be taking a punishment. And for the punishment, I will be drawing from 2 jars. This first one is all like series that I am in the middle of or haven't started. They're all in here. I actually need to like refill it. Some of these are like old series. But yeah, I don't have any of like new series in this yet. I have to like refill it. So it's all like ones that have been on my TBR for a long time, which is actually kind of a good thing. And then this jar is my book of the month books. And I'll choose one from here as well. So yeah, first I will go ahead and draw from book series. Let's see what I get. Okay, I have one here. Okay, I got The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. I will go ahead and grab that quick. Okay, so in the owl jar, I drew The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. This, I think, follows, like, Jekyll and, like, Hyde and, like, other, like, characters. I don't know for sure what it is about, but it, like, follows, like, the scientists, and it sounds like it'll be, like, a fun time, kind of like a mystery, maybe. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. I heard good things about this. I actually first saw this on Katie Coulson's YouTube channel. She loved this book, so I decided to pick it up. And yeah, I'm very excited to be finally getting to this one. It's been on my TBR for a while. So yeah, that is the owl jar pick. I'm gonna go ahead and draw from the book of the month jar now. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw from my book of the month jar. Let's see what I get. Got it here. All right, got one here. All right, and I have The Bodyguard. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. So for the book of the month jar pick, I drew The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I'm actually also very excited to read this one. This has been on my TBR for a little while now. It's like a bodyguard romance, but she's the bodyguard and she has to take care of like him mostly, for the most part. But then obviously a romance happens. That's all I really know. It's like a rom-com, and I've heard really good things about it, so I'm very excited to finally be getting to this. It wasn't on my radar for a fall, but I still am excited to read this one because it's definitely one that I'm excited about and heard nothing but good things about. It just wasn't a fall book, but that's okay. And it also is one that I hope to give 5 stars. So hopefully it is good for the Battleathon. So yeah, this is my second punishment book. Next up, I just want to show you 3 books that I want to read for book clubs that are happening. The first book I want to show is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This is the September pick for Katie Colson's Patreon. Very excited to read this one finally. It's been on my TBR for a very long time. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's high fantasy or urban fantasy, but I am very excited to read this. I've heard like really good things about it, so yeah, I'm glad that this is the September pick for her Patreon read. And then the next books I have, these are more like of a casual like book club pick, but they're for Mel's Patreon. We're just casually reading them. But it's Red Rising. This was actually supposed to be read in August, but I have not gotten to it, so I might read this the first week of September, so that I can quickly move on to Golden Sun, which is the September, like we're reading them like every month, until we get to, I think, the bigger books, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I want to read these before the end of October so that I can be caught up and have the third one be read in October. So yeah, these are like sci-fi. Sci-fi, I think, with a little bit of fantasy. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I think they are just sci-fi. But yeah, I've been wanting to read these for a while, and there's been a lot of buzz with these since the like latest book got released over the, like, I think last month they got released or earlier this month. But yeah, very excited to read these, but also very intimidated by it because I am not a huge sci-fi reader, but hopefully I will love them. And this is just like, it was just like a casual like thing that they're doing on her, for her Patreon. So if you're interested in following along while we're reading this, then you can join Mel from Eleanor Reed's Patreon. But yeah, very excited to read these. So I just want to show you two more books that I definitely plan on reading in September. They were on my 5-star, or at least I think one of them was on my 5-star prediction list. And the other one I just have been seeing everywhere like recently. Well, I've seen both of these like everywhere, but this one I've seen pretty recently. Like, I've heard a lot of good things about it. The first one is Fourth Wing, which I have seen literally everywhere. And I've been putting this off, but I pushed it off on purpose for September. So for the Battleathon, since it is kind of dragon themed. So yeah, definitely will be getting to this in September. And then I also have Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, which actually I think I did have this in my 5-star prediction video. I have a lot of 5-star predictions, even ones that aren't in that video. So I can't remember if I put this one in there or not. But I'm pretty sure I did, actually, because it is like rivals to like lovers. So yeah, very excited to get to this one. I've been hearing a lot of buzz lately with this one. So yeah, definitely very excited to get to this one. And this, of course, this one. These are definitely ones that I want to try to put as a priority. Well, definitely this one. This one is like a priority in September. But yeah, hopefully I get to both of these in September. Let's go ahead and quickly go over like my TBR books. Like, these ones are all like the ones that are like required now. So I have Say You Swear for a book set in fall. I have Better Than the Movies for a YA romance. I have In My Dreams I Hold a Knife for a book with a weapon in the title. A Light in the Flame for a book with 3 or more colors on the cover. Daisy Jones and the Six for a title with the name of the character in the title. And then I have The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter for my first punishment pick with the owl. And then The Bodyguard by Catherine Center for the book of the month, punishment read. So yeah, those are all the books I have on my September TBR. Very excited for the month of September. Again, it's very exciting to be participating in Battleathon. But yeah, very excited for the month of September. So yeah, those are all the books I plan on reading. Please let me know down in the comments down below, like, what you plan on reading in September. And I'm sorry I didn't mention this before, but if you notice, my face is red. I obviously got very sunburned, arms too. I am sorry if it was a distraction with the video, but yeah, I can't really help that, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and please like this video and comment down below, and please subscribe if you want to, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.